Welcome to season 2 of On the Daily. I am your host, Danielle McCleary. I am still an optimist. I'm still a champion of people. I am still an entrepreneur. I am so excited that you're here and that you've stuck with us through an entire season and that you're back for another one. Welcome to season 2. I learned so much in the first season of this podcast. I learned so many different stories. I got to talk with so many amazing humans in my network and really learn what makes people tick and learn what makes people inspire and what inspires people. And I got to just spend time just really nurturing what I want this podcast to be and let it kind of grow into what it is today. And I'm so excited that you're here. And I'm so excited to announce that I am kind of switching gears a little bit, not a lot. This podcast is still going to feature inspiring stories. You are still going to gather so much amazing feel good advice, motivation, all the things. You're going to feel connected and relate to all of my guests on some level. And I wanted to really focus on letting this podcast be about what really is firing me up in life right now. I recently left a career in the fitness industry after 9 years, and I am diving full force into entrepreneurship, and that is really, really scary. I have so many feelings about that, but the biggest one is gratitude and excitement. And I realized that things that are really, really firing me up right now are people who are authentic and genuine and building empires. And maybe that empire is a business, maybe it's a brand, maybe it's just reinventing yourself. Whatever that is, you're welcome here. And if you're not building anything right now, you're welcome here. I think that if anything was learned through 2020, I hope the biggest takeaway for a lot of people is that you don't have to work for someone else to be successful or to have joy. And that's what I really want to focus on. I realize that I get so pumped when I hear about people who got to just be themselves and build these incredible brands. And I also have learned a lot through becoming an entrepreneur and working that alongside a job and then leaving that job and kind of where I want to go now and where I'm headed. And I want to share it and I want to give it away because I know that there's people who are in the beginning of that journey or somewhere along the way of that journey. And I really just want to be a voice for you if that's where you're at and that's what you're going through. And I know that I have so many amazing entrepreneurs that I speak to all the time that are doing it. They're the movers, the shakers, the thinkers, the doers, the get shit done crowd, the up before the sun crowd, the ones who are moving through even with the doubts and the fears and all the things that get in the way of living our dreams. I want you to hear those people because those are the people that you should be listening to more, especially if you're trying to launch a brand or you're trying to launch a business or you're trying to grow a brand or a business, or maybe you're just trying to be more of you. Maybe you're just trying to become more of who you are in this world. That is what is firing me up right now. And that's the direction I want to take this podcast. So yes, we are still going to hear from everyday people. We are still going to hear from people of all walks of life, from all different backgrounds, from different faiths, political backgrounds, sexuality. Like we're going to still be on that spectrum of just anyone and everyone. And we are going to go in a direction that focuses on becoming the best version of you in entrepreneurship or in building something, because I really have learned so much about that over the last year. And I'm just really excited to share it with you. So I hope that you're ready to go on that journey with me. I hope that this is something you're excited about. I don't know. I had a moment in the last season where I said, I knew that I was about to leave a career and dive fully into entrepreneurship. And my family has so many amazing big changes coming, which you're going to hear all about in the next coming months. And I want you to know that I'm with you and you're not alone. And if you're on a journey in a similar way, like let's do it together. You know, we're all in this crazy thing called life, and we're having this human experience. And although we're all unique and beautiful and different in our ways, we still are so related to one another and so connected to one another, and ultimately divinely connected to the same beautiful light source, whether that is God or that is the universe or that is source or that is your ancestors or whoever it is. And I just really want to push forward with that message, especially as we move beyond a pandemic and into what that is going to look like post-COVID. You know, we had the housing market crash in 2009 and 10, and I think we're in similar times where a lot of people are feeling a lot of fear. They're feeling a lot of hopelessness. There maybe a lot of people have lost so much, and I want this podcast moving forward to be a place to continue to be a source of more, of abundance, of manifesting only good things, whether that be money or love or prosperity or happiness or abundance or all of those things at the same time. I want this to be a source where we can all do that together. So I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy you're back. Season 2, baby. Let's go. I'm pumped. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and we'll be back on Friday with our first real episode of season 2. Talk to you soon.